is this a mess? I'm in the studio trying to make amends. You should be the best. Be the best. You should be the best. Ayy, hold up. Ayy, I turn up. Ayy, best behavior. Best believe. Ayy, that I'm gonna turn this industry.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Vernal Podcast and Chill. So if you haven't seen what we're about and if you don't know us, then please do go back and watch our previous episode, episode 1. So today my co-host is TANATSWA HOMELA.
Hello.
And then, what was that? Anyways, no, it's fine. And then we have our guest for the day, the beautiful TRITITON, all the way from Morningside. So I'm just gonna hop straight into it. I'm gonna ask you guys a really personal question. To what extent has COVID-19 affected your life socially, educationally, financially? You know, what has it done to you as a person? Shoot.
I can definitely say it's made me extremely anxious in crowds.
I can see the knee shake. Yeah, let's carry on.
Let's see, what else? I don't know, I don't really know.
You don't know?
I don't know how to put it into words, to be honest. It's just made it really difficult to be in crowds.
Yeah, and
For
you?
me.
Well, thing is, I'm an outgoing person, so
Ik groove, yeah.
yeah.
Ik groove. I know, the weekends, I've been quiet about that one.
Yeah, I've been going out with my boys, you know, my people, and
So you
things
miss-
like that. Yeah.
So it's hurting you. I've heard our COVID-19. So, guys in Zimbabwe, perverts. Oh my days. I can actually answer that one. Yes, you guys are
No,
perverts.
that's not true.
Yes, you guys are
You guys
perverts.
are perverts.
Okay. I'm not a
Okay.
pervert.
So, wait. Are guys in Zimbabwe perverts? Or are girls just unapproachable? Or are we asking for it? People like saying that, honestly. We want it. Is that true? Is that what you guys think?
No.
What do you think then?
Well, I think it just depends on the type of person.
What? No, you
Not-
have to explain.
Yeah, I know. But then, if I'm not a pervert, but then the way I approach you, if I'm to approach you, it's not the same way that someone else is going to approach you.
Okay, but picture this. I think I've spoken about this before. Like, imagine I'm just walking, and today I'm wearing a short dress. You guys can't see it, but I'm wearing a short dress today. And I was coming to work, and this man's outside. He's like, hey, I like your dress. A random person, bruh. You know, some things, and it's like, you're not supposed to say them. What gives you guys the guts to say them?
Thing is, when you dress like that, you're gonna catch someone's eye.
So it's my fault.
You're the center of attraction.
Hi, why weren't you people taught from the get-go? You respect them no matter what they're wearing.
It's just human nature.
Okay, give us an encounter.
I actually have something to add. So I was downtown last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was looking to buy some chargers and stuff because it's really cheap there. And there was this lady that was dressed really nice too. She had these heels on and these tights, and she had like a crop top and a jacket similar to mine, and she looked really sexy.
Ooh,
Every single Msiga and guy on that street yelled at her as she walked up the road. All the guys were talking her down, even the ladies there, just because of how she was dressed. To say like, oh, you think you look good? Well done, sis, for getting all dressed up in town.
Oh wow. No, guys, as
This is weird.
And that was literally like
my
a week
point
ago.
comes in. I told you it's about the type of people and where you're going.
Yeah, but then there was also this thing that was going around where they were saying like, oh yeah, girls are not allowed to wear miniskirts anymore.
oh yeah, I
And there
remember
was
that.
shit going on.
And that was like, I don't even know where that came from, but that was so misogynistic. You know, I feel like in Zimbabwe we need to come together, especially as females, to say no, we can wear what we want, where we want, and when we want. We can't say Ngokuthi, we're going downtown, we have to cover, we have to not show skin. It's our choice. It's my body and it's my choice. And y'all need to respect us. All right. So Zabatela Bafana Bak, your boys that you miss going out with, you're going to tell them.
Yeah, I'll
No,
try.
I'm not attacking you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Anyways, SJYLAR, have you ever been called a hoe?
Enough the times.
Enough times.
Enough the
Give us
times,
encounters. Tell us what happened.
Okay, so basically, right, there was this, I was out with some friends of mine, and there were these guys that had interest in us, and they offered to take us out and everything. So you're like, yeah, okay, we're not doing anything, let's go. It's
Wait,
fine.
did you know the guys?
My friend knew them. I can't mention
Her
his
friend,
name, though.
okay.
My friend knew him, I didn't know who he was. So basically, every single one of them had this idea where, just because we were chilling with them, we were all there for one of the guys that was there, right? So basically, the fact that I personally refused to like have like a one night stand with one of the guys that was there. Also, he didn't look too good, to be honest. the fact that I refused, they took like pictures and videos of us, and then next thing we were like labeled as stalkers. And the thing is, all the people that we would reject sleeping with us would still go and say, yeah, we fucked, this is my bitch here, I was with this girl here. And
have you ever done that?
No.
Do you know people who do that?
No, I don't.
You don't? You don't have anyone in your circle like that? I could name a few people in your circle like that, but we're not naming names.
Another thing is like, guys, okay, you won't do it, right? But you'll have friends that will do this to women, or even like your friend will come to you and be like, oh, I'm with this girl today, bro, look at her. And he'll just bring the person to your place just to be like, yeah, you can see who I'm with. And then obviously the rest of you guys are just going to see this girl as a hoe, or he might even call her that to you. But you as his friend won't say anything about it, which makes you just as bad as he is.
Yeah. So what is your definition of a hoe?
Well, if I'm in a relationship with a girl and she cheats on me, she's a hoe.
Okay, what if she has a reason for... Okay, firstly, is there ever a reason for cheating on someone? Let's start there.
No.
No?
No. I feel like for girls...
I don't know, to be honest.
Have you ever cheated? Let's start there. Let's go back a bit. Have you ever cheated?
Once, but then I never slept with the person who kissed them. I waited to break up with the person I was with at the time.
Would you consider that cheating?
Yeah.
Why? Because
Why? We were just speaking.
That's basically vibing, innit?
Okay, yeah, but it's not my fault
Okay.
It's not my fault that someone else had caught my attention and invited me. At least I didn't do anything with them before I left you. I had that respect to say, let me leave you first before I do anything else with this other person, because I've realized that my connection with them is better.
Someone once told me she might not cheat, but she knows who's next.
Oh my days. Yasim, nah. Okay. Have you ever cheated?
Nah, I don't cheat.
You don't cheat. Black men don't cheat. Yes, black men don't cheat. No, black men don't cheat. I'm cap.
Let me
Okay, all men cheat, and let me tell you something. Don't ever say my mans will never, because those boys, they be nevering completely.
I don't need nobody question my emotions. I just lean back and watch me get emotional. Wish I could go back to where we started off so well. I've been inside so lately, I've been feeling unwell. I don't need nobody question my emotions. I just lean back and watch me get emotional. Wish I could go back to where we started off so well. I've been inside so lately, I've been feeling unwell.
As Tera Kumfonet, she phoned him, she was like, hi, Dot Wensan. Anyways, we have CJ Flex coming in. Right, I can't even remember where I was, but I think that's like old news. And I just want my answer, guys. Are open relationships effective?
You know, I was actually passing by outside, and then I heard you guys talk about open relationships.
And you're
I
like,
was actually going somewhere, and I was like, I have to say something. I have to say something. Let me tell you something. Open relationships are the way.
hey,
The other way.
yay, okay.
You know why? Because I feel like people should be honest with each other.
Yeah, that's true.
Kungcono was what, you know, there's other side niggas. But then uchitwe. Finding out is the most painful thing.
It's so painful.
Exactly, yeah. So open relationships, I think they're okay. As long as you talk good enough, this is what we're doing, it's all good.
Yeah, and at least you're giving me the option to decide do
Whether
I want to
exactly.
be in this or not,
Exactly.
you know.
Exactly, because guys, the truth is, being cheated on,
It's not the way.
You will see a Ndebele man crying.
From no angle.
A dark-skinned nigga crying. Yeah, that's hope. Yeah, but anyways, yeah.
So we have this whole thing that's going on right now in BULAWAYO. I'm not even supposed to be sitting this close to you guys. But anyways, you know, we have COVID, guys. This thing is actually quite serious. And every day, it's like someone is dying, someone is sick, someone is in isolation. And you know, at the end of the day, it's feeling a bit too extra, you know? So do you guys think like the actual numbers that we're being given by the media are real? Or is there like, you know, something extra that's going on behind the scenes? I don't know.
You want to take that?
To be honest with you, I'm not too sure because I know a few people that have caught it, but at the same time, all these other cases that are coming up, I'm not really hearing who's dying, who's catching. There's like 1 or 2 or 3 people that you'll know that'll actually catch it, and that'll be like once in every couple of months. But generally speaking, you never really hear who actually has COVID. But then again, I could be completely wrong. This shit could be real. You never know, guys, because people have died from it.
Yeah. Well, on my side, I feel like the numbers are cooked up. They assume there's a certain number of people that have died and that have been infected. Because I was also a victim, suspected to have COVID, told to be isolated, came to my house, tested me, told me they'll call me after 2 days, 2 full days. They never did. Literally never did. So I was on isolation for 14 days, not knowing whether I have COVID or not. So I feel like it's important detail that people have to know do you have COVID or not, because if they fail to give you your results, it means there's a lot of people out there that don't know they have COVID or not. Yeah,
I feel like some people also just have flu symptoms and then
it's automatic.
It's automatically, and then if they isolate them in places like the hospital, because I know someone who had to be isolated there, and turns out she didn't even have it at that point, but because the rooms there at the hospitals are actually so bad, the way they take care of their COVID patients, it's really not like in terms of they don't care about the general person. There's no like, what word can I use, empathy for the patients. So even if you don't have COVID and they'll give you like a false result, you'll still catch it at the end of the day because they'll put you in such bad conditions with other COVID patients.
Recently, a few months ago, I actually did test positive for corona. I had my 14 days of isolation at home, and I didn't have it.
Are you sure you don't have it anymore? Because But anyways,
it's late. Y'all already have it. Anyways, no, this is actually quite serious, guys. Be safe. It was horrible. I wasn't sick. I didn't have any symptoms, but it took such a toll on me, especially with my social life and at work and at school. Everything came to a halt, and that was just horrible. And also imagine bringing that home to your family. Yeah. So I'm just going to advise you all to just stay safe. Wear your mask. It won't kill you. Sanitize your hands. It's just basic things. Stay away from people. Again, why are you guys sitting so close to me?
Why are you not wearing your mask?
With the mask. That's enough of that. So let's talk a little bit about this thing, religion, right? Would you term yourself a religious person? And how astray is our worship as people in this generation? Are you a religious person?
Yes, I am, to be honest. But I will say I came to a point in my life where I kind of lost my religion because I had so many questions to be answered. And
no one was answering them?
And no one was answering these questions. And the thing is, I've seen people from my church, and I've seen how they are at the church, and they are like way more religious than I am. Like they practice more than I do. But I've seen them in real life, and they are just, you're like, how? How are you preaching right now at church? And then you're still this person outside. I don't understand.
Yeah.
But I think like in terms of our generation, people are really straying away from religion. There's such a huge difference between like our parents and how they were raised and us. Like for some reason, majority of us are not really keen on actually following
religion. And you, are you religious?
I don't think I'm religious. I'm a spiritual person.
Okay, I believe that too.
But not really a religious person. Because religion is also affected by location. Kulezinye indawo whereby maybe ama-churches amakhaya bayatshaya ingungu, that drum, but you don't find that maybe in a church
here in Bulawayo.
People like you, that light skin colors. You get what I'm trying to say? Can you?
Yeah, we do play drums in our church. So like, go on, We got like
you're a white person going literally.
No, they never let me play the drums, but
exactly.
There are drums there.
But you find like the darkest guy in church was. There's always that dark guy in church.
Okay. This is so racist. This is just extra, guy. Get to the point.
But if you go to churches, you realize Nico Chayangung is probably the darkest guy in church. Just.
And then you walk in and you see this picture of Jesus and it's a white man and you're just like, what?
But that's crazy because people are saying that apparently Jesus wasn't actually white because of where he was born. Everyone else in that like region is dark skinned, including just the
Yeah, that makes sense. So I was generally saying, Wuti, religion is also affected by culture. You go to some churches where women are not supposed to preach because the culture says women.
Yeah.
Because
it goes to countries like Saudi Arabia where women are not even allowed to drive. So who are you to come and preach in front of us? Some churches in Muslim countries buy keep before they get inside the church. Even if it's not a Muslim church, but even if it's a Christian church, those rules are still there. So it's also affected by culture. So I feel like religion is really biased. I feel like it's biased.
That's so true.
And if we could work on that and become united, that's a human being. She's not white, she's not black, she's a human being. That's a human being. And then you start to appreciate each other. That's where religion.
Maybe you could also stop being racist. I don't know. Maybe
I was joking about the accent.
Maybe you could start there. I don't know.
I feel like I don't know if I can even call mine religion. Like I have my own relationship with God and stuff.
Yeah.
But to see myself like attending the church and having it,
that's just not me.
I can't do it because of how people are.
And that's how a whole generation. I've bumped into so many people who are like, yeah, I believe in God. I believe in there being a higher being. I believe in there being a higher energy. But I can't find myself in the church. Yeah. Why? Because it's a business. That's what they've been doing with churches. They've been turning it into a business. Yeah. And that's actually so messed up. I'm not going to get into it right now because I just don't want to be spammed. But
could I add something though?
Yeah.
Have you like looked at how like, for example, there's a pastor's house that should be on Nastro Day. Have you seen his house? Have you
You're a pastor,
but there's people in the streets, bro. But you're gonna build yourself a mansion.
That's literally a mansion. I think that's the biggest house in New Parklands.
Honestly speaking.
Yeah.
And it's a pastor's house. Anyways, that's just a little insight on it.
If the pastor decides to sue us, my name is not CJ. It's just a name for the podcast. I'm not CJ.
I'm like,
my name is Amanda.
Let's fight. We're ready.
Yeah, but
so what have you been doing for yourself during this world pause? Have you been on pause as well? Have you been like, I'm going to wait for everything to come back to normal and I'm going to start my life over? Or have you actually been pushing to make something of yourself? What has been your get-to during this whole COVID era? Let's start with you, Mr. Comedian.
The English was kind of too much for me. I once went a car, chilling with my cousins.
When your government said no intercity travel,
the government says this, and we as people that hustle are supposed to do that. Like it's normal. You don't expect us to sit at home the whole day.
Again, CJ Flex, guys. CJ Flex. Just in case you want to arrest him or anything, now Lapa. I'll leave his address in the comment section. Don't worry.
They've tried. Trust me, they've tried. But with the life that I live, you always find ways to hide. So honestly, for me and this COVID pandemic, it's generally about making the most out of it, making money online.
Yeah.
Because most people are still not exposed to the online world. They think hustling is all about going outside. But you can make more money in your room, just
on your phone. Exactly.
And your parents be like, hey, how do you make money? You're like, nah, it's my secret. You understand?
Relax.
So I feel like this COVID has taught people different skills.
It has.
And I never thought I'd be an introvert. Imagine, like, there's not so much space. There's not so much space there. You can literally see your neighbor
he lives
cooking.
in the suburbs.
And I turned into an introvert during COVID-19. Imagine.
You weren't asking your neighbor what's cooking, can I come over for supper? It was over, it was done. You had to eat salsa and bit chunks. What was it? What were you eating?
Konoko, you just named it. Konoko. So, this COVID thing has been taking a toll.
What have you been doing?
Observing a lot of people. That's one thing I've been doing.
Yeah, you need to.
I've been observing a lot of people and I've come to realize that people ain't shit. But beyond that point, I've really been working on myself, really. I haven't really been too bothered about what's going on outside the world. I've just been trying to see what I can do to push my life in this time that I've been given, right? Where there's a pause.
What did you mean when you said people ain't shit?
It's just like, in this time, like during the lockdown, I didn't pay attention to the lockdown rules. I used to move a lot, beginning of the year, right?
I can vouch for that one.
I used to move a lot, especially before my birthday, right? And I had this group of friends and we were really close, and like to the point where I thought, okay, these females are gonna be part of my life for a very long time, people that you're close with, used to do things together like drink and stuff. But then like because of places and other people out there, there, I'm not shading anybody or you whatever, but like people really will switch up on you for things like money, for things like something they've heard. Like your relationship with someone can mean absolutely nothing just because of something materialistic, which is why I say people really ain't shit.
Yeah, guys, it's
like
so important to pick your friends wisely.
Yeah.
Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. Here's mine. Here's my future. But anyways, I won't brag.
Future. But honestly speaking, on the issue of friends, on the issue of friends, I feel like you were definitely right on like friends being more materialistic these days. If you don't like drinking no more these days, they count you out. Like you're not chilling with us no more. So it's really important to choose proper friends. Like for someone like me.
There's
so,
this song.
you can choose me.
That I really like. It's just that I can't really speak Shona. I've got the car. Nyaya Zemari.
Volts. JT.
Yes. But anyways, what I picked up from that song, even though I can't really speak Shona, is money is always going to be a story, guys. And if you want to make it, try to make it on your own, because you know it's cool to put your friends on and put your crowd on, but the truth is people will do you dirt. Dirt on the ground, guy. Like they will do you dirt without even thinking about it, just for $1. So you need to pick your crowd wisely. Always. Just remember that. That's just it. So, would you consider yourself a go with the flow person, or does everything have to be consistently planned, and do you have schedules?
That was a very sophisticated question for someone like me, because I'm always late before we go for like.
Yes, he is.
You know.
Always
so
late.
He's
like a female.
Yeah, I don't even know where I got that from. Like I'm always so late to a point where when I pass away, people like say she's late. They literally think like no, he's gone. You know, so I feel like I don't plan things.
You don't plan things; they just happen, and
I just do what's in the moment.
When it comes to my personal life at home, I definitely have a schedule. But in terms of like with my friends and stuff, unless it's something that we plan like in advance, then yes. But the majority of the time, we just go with the flow and see how things happen.
I won't lie to you. I'm a control freak. I can tell you what I'm doing tomorrow in detail, but I won't.
She's a freak. In case you read that. But anyways, what I'm saying, if you're coming from
Let's go back. Let's go back.
She's a freak. Like that's the only thing that I heard. She said she's a freak. But anyways, if you're coming from a black family, and like from my side of the family, like where people are literally black, like black.
Okay, we understand. Guy, we understand.
There's no like,
I'm black too.
You can have your schedule planned out. Like today I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then you hear so to my macros before the day ends. You'll have done nothing.
You'll have done nothing. That's true. That's true.
And our parents don't understand that we
I have a life. Yay, life ever, and I gave birth to
because they literally plan your day for you. Like I'm gonna send it tomorrow. I'm gonna send him things like that. So
yeah, guys, your parents shouldn't eat up your lives. I'm hoping you're not letting them do that, but that's up to you completely. Please don't spam me. Please don't tell your parents I said that. I don't want to talk to them.
I'm not gonna send this to my mom. But
neither is my dad gonna see this, but that's cool. So Yazi, I have so many people that tell me, yo bro, I'm depressed, I'm sad, I have anxiety, and most of these things are like self-diagnosed. Okay, of course you know how it feels to be sad, you know how it feels to be depressed or whatever, but how effective is it? Oh my god, yo how
Ikara. Guys, she's a colored. Did you hear chop that English? But anyways, it's cool. I didn't hear shit. It's alright.
How effective?
I'm the one person who's allowed to do that. Honestly.
Actually, even Zolam, Kamalam, NKOSAZANA SIBANDA. You can find me on Instagram. You can find I'm only on Instagram. But that's my name. I'm black also, guys. I'm allowed to chop. Anyways.
They're black when they flop. Eh? It's cool. I understand. When they flop, they are black. They're the blackest people in the room. But we go to high class like
I didn't say that.
That's
what
cool.
the fuck?
It's cool. It's alright. Nah.
I said, don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't. I'm done. Get off of my show. Yes.
It's okay. Guys, it wasn't bullshit. Just keep quiet.
So, how did I even forget what I was saying?
Talking about depression.
Oh yeah, depression, mental health, that stuff. Yeah, I mean, how effective is it for you to actually tell yourself that you're depressed? Or like, do you go to therapy? Do you have to go to therapy and actually be diagnosed as depressed for people to consider it real? Or can you just wake up in the morning and be like, nah, I'm canceling today, I'm depressed? What do you think?
I feel like there are some people that self-diagnose themselves as depressed and will actually be like, for real, like, oh, okay, I'm depressed or whatever's going on. Then there's some people who just use that as an excuse, you
For
know.
attention?
For attention.
Yeah.
Number one is attention.
But in a black house, there's no depression, all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I just feel like this generation has gone soft. Let's be honest. Like during Chaka's time, you'd never be depressed. You have to go and fight. There was no time for depression. My grandfather told me. Yes. You imagine going to tell Chaka like I'm not going to war, I'm depressed. Imagine. I'm sad.
My feelings are hurt.
Imagine. I feel like, you know, first of all, it's the music that we listen to.
Yeah, to be honest.
It's really affecting us.
But shout out to Stoney X. Look for him on Instagram. Look for him on, I don't know, any platform. He's there. His music is bomb. He just released an EP. Please look for him, guys.
And he's depressed.
He's depressed. Yes, you listen to his music. It will help you.
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, back to you. Depression.
Let's see, what can I say? I know I've met people in my life. I've struggled with depression before, and I know how it feels to actually be depressed. And you're not exactly, I think for someone who suffers with depression, you're not gonna like go out with people and like and start telling them your life story, like, oh, I'm depressed because of this. You know, I feel like if you're someone who's actually struggling with it, depression doesn't make you like that. You're not gonna go and start telling everyone how.
It's honest.
I've got these nyayas going on in my life.
Yeah.
This happened to me, so I'm so sad. You're looking
For attention. Look out for those attention seekers. They're bad. They're red flags. Stay away from them. Bad energy. Stay far away.
Yeah. There's nothing as painful as dating a depressed person. It's like,
yeah, that can be very.
It's like, I know this doesn't make sense, but it's like going by a baker joint. I'm like, can I have a cheeseburger without the cheese? I know that doesn't make sense, but the relationship will not make sense. You know, like, what will you be doing? Depressed people should focus on themselves.
Focus on yourselves. Leave us alone.
You cannot focus on me if you cannot focus on yourself.
No,
you
that's
understand?
true. Yeah, that is.
And I'm at relationship money like so someone is going through a lot, like I might be there for you.
Yeah.
That's what and when she's now okay, she won't need you.
Yeah, who you gonna be
You know,
there
actually,
for?
speaking about that, you know, like when guys are depressed, a guy will, well, this is what I've learned over time. A guy will look for a woman, right? And that woman will like build a man up. She'll help you get out of whatever you're going through. Men can be so trash to the point where they will leave you like, oh, I'm G now. Moving on to the next girl. And it's happened, bro. Have you ever done that?
Imagine the trash saying you're trash. It's cool. Women are trash, but
Not all of us.
Daughter. Yeah.
hey,
Bro.
how to explain?
Okay,
let me just. But women.
But the truth is, we will hurt you.
Women are gangster.
We will hurt you. We will hurt you,
Look how
guys.
proud they are.
No.
This gender.
No. The truth is, and we have had so many years of being women living in a man's world. It's our turn. We need to hurt you people.
Exactly.
We need to make you feel how you made us feel. It's so misogynistic out there. If you don't know what misogynistic means, please go on to Google, search, and especially if you're a female, you should know what that word is. Anyways, it's such a misogynistic. Kiwa bakithi. It's Kiwa. Yo. Phandle lapha bazonda abafazi and just kunzima. So it's our turn to hurt you guys. It's our turn to inflict.
You're doing it well, trust me.
We are.
You are
Your
doing
heart,
it so
it
well.
needs some mending. It needs some mending.
A lot of mending. I respect women.
You should. You should. Like, not that you should respect women because they're women, but you should respect us simply because we're human beings, and that's just the facts upon facts.
I'm honestly so stuck up in the past. I just feel like, I know y'all are not gonna agree with me on this one, but I just still feel like women should be women. You know.
What do you mean? Like I shouldn't have invited you to my show?
I started a nyaya, yeah.
Like I should have invited you to my show and hosted and paid for your being of here. And maybe I should have been a woman. And
there's some women like her, you know what, beneficial, but you know,
it's the hair.
I still feel like women have forgotten their roles.
How?
I know that's deep, but I'm just.
No, but I know.
It's because look, imagine if if things are not gonna go well in a relationship, what do you look at financially?
Myself, my wallet.
Bro, I'm not gonna go look for
Where's
a
my
man.
wallet, guys?
I even
No,
find it
like
hard
we're in a
just to ask
relationship.
someone to buy me
We're in a
something.
relation.
Next thing
We're in a
I'm like,
relationship, and then we're actually married. Let's say we're married. We stay together, and I'm failing to
Okay.
fend for the family.
That's the show will pay. It will give you a salary.
And
the show
then-
that you're on is giving you your salary. Who are you looking at for your salary?
The guy who edited this is a man.
Oh, okay.
But nah, I was joking about that.
I
But
don't ever
women
come
have
back.
become powerful. We appreciate that. But then at the same time, let us all remember our roles. Work, make money for yourselves as well. Be independent, be free, be beautiful.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Be light-skinned.
Would you want to be light skinned?
I don't even know why I said that. Like, I don't even know why I said that. I don't know why I said that.
Okay, no. Would you want to be in a relationship with a hun that's always like, babe, babe, I need you to buy me lip gloss. Babe, please buy me lunch. Don't you want your girlfriend to be like, daughter, let's go buy food. And then we get there and I don't even take you to Chicken Inn, I take you to Banff. Do you know where Banff is? Do you know what it looks like? Oh, I take you to Simply Delicious.
Hey,
Do you know what those places are? Have you been there?
Is that in Bulawayo?
I'm fine. Look at her face.
I did as ate at Bamboo.
Hey, nguhambise khona and sidla usut nti khona we're driving my car, by the way. I still walk, but I'm just saying I'm still walking. I'm walking. Don't take that one wrongly. Still walking. Anyways, we're driving my car and I'm paying the bills.
Yeah.
Which one do you want? Babe, ngicela lokho kumbe asambe ndoda. Which one do you want?
And up you put me in a corner.
Funa ipi?
Now some fire corner. Of course I'm gonna choose, babe. Let's do this. But you need to appreciate. You need to start appreciating.
No. So.
Awkward moment. That was a seriously awkward moment. Something weird just happened in the background, you know.
So no, my question is, if you can accept that women can financially be stable and also spoil you, then why is it that you can't accept it? But maybe sometimes after work when you come home to your married relationship and your family and your kids, you're the one that's going to have to cook, you're the one that's going to have to clean, and you're simply going to be the one who's going to be doing the female roles, as you people term them. Why can't you accept that? If you can accept the fact that I could have money and I could be working, why can't you accept the other thing?
I could actually, maybe if I'm not working and she's working.
No, we're both working.
Okay,
No.
I could try cook.
You
Try
could
maybe
try.
clean up.
How would you feel if you
not
got married to
consistently.
someone? How would you feel if you got married to someone and they said, no, I can try and cook and I can try and clean up. Oh, no. I can try and help you pay the bills, but not consistently.
Yeah.
You know, not consistently. How would you feel?
I don't know.
That's
That was a good question.
gender equality. Yazi bantwana fundani. Go to school, please. Go to university, get your PhDs, because otherwise you'll end up like this nigga.
But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, no matter how much we're trying to make gender equality be possible in this world, it will always be
Now umuntu ongahambanga esikole.
you know, it's like the
Now
difference
umuntu
between
ongahambanga
white people
esikole.
and black people.
Now
We say we're
hambanga
equal.
esikole.
We say we're equal, but we both
We
know
don't.
that
We don't say we're equal. And that's why as people of color, we always have to go the extra mile. And that's why as a woman of color, I always have to go the extra mile. But we're trying to swap that. We're trying to stop it. We're trying to come to a pause and be like, hey. Hold up, wait. This is not how shit's supposed to be. And that's why I'm saying go to school, get your PhD in whatever you're majoring in, fucking read a book or something, you know? Because nobody can think of this shit if they're sitting at home and reading posts from misogynistic people, reading posts from racist people, looking at what Donald Trump is doing. He doesn't even fucking know you, you know? You need to be educated to make these decisions. Anyways, I lost the plot a bit. I was kind of, that's a
she
touching...
gets too emotional.
Yeah, that's a touching issue for me, to be honest, at the end of the day.
Yeah, we understand.
So we have these teens, bro, these teens who just have to be on the substance abuse. We need to talk about substance abuse as teenagers, as a community, and to what extent is it actually affecting us as people who are trying to prosper. So we have these new drugs that are hitting the streets every single day, and we have people who are overdosing, we have people who are dependent. How is it affecting you personally?
Well, for me, when it comes to drugs, I think drugs are good. Like, for society to be stable, we need
This
some
is
people
why I
to
say
be addicted.
stay in school, kids. Stay in school so you don't become like him.
You know, for the world to be a balanced place, we need some to be
Yeah.
addicts. You know, am I lying?
I feel like, why is there a good reason to be?
A drug addict.
Imagine a world where everything was perfect. We have no drug addicts. Everyone is rich.
Perfect.
Who will work for who? And who? Like, imagine me the
Does a drug addict
Imagine me
fucking
selling
work?
drugs. Imagine me selling drugs, and people are no longer using drugs. How would I feed my family?
Imagine making money just to go and spend it on drugs.
Imagine stealing from someone who actually needs money to go
Imagine
and buy drugs.
imagine running a drug business. You can feed your family. And
How
you can text
about
kids from the streets.
why don't you go to school? No, guys. No,
going to school does not
Doesn't
guarantee you well.
Exactly.
Yeah. So then try sports, try art, try something,
You
bro.
think I didn't try that?
So what?
So what? You want to be a drug
Drug
dealer?
dealer.
Yeah, I think drugs. Like, hey, in case the cops are watching this, it's a joke.
I will leave his address in the comment section.
But you know,
No,
what?
girls, please don't visit him. He will break your heart. He will break your
Nah,
heart. Or
she's
he will
lying. I'm one of-
murder you.
You know-
Don't- it's for the cops. It's for the government. This guy deserves to be in a jail cell.
But
so.
honestly, drugs. I feel like drugs stabilize our society, our economy, because we need to make money to feed families. We need to make money to make this country a better place. So, phambili ngama drugs.
Hi, Mo.
The logic here.
Makes sense. Confirm.
Exactly. That's what you can say.
I don't. No. Please give me your input.
Well, drugs are not a bad thing if you're addicted.
Okay.
Give me your input.
Right. Personally, I have witnessed what drugs can do to like people. And like I had a friendship that now that I look at it, now that I'm not on anything anymore. I'm not saying that I was hitting hard drugs or anything, but now that I'm not on anything anymore, like how I used to be dependent on something, there's such a huge difference in my life. Like drugs can make you distance from your family, they can make you unproductive, they can lead to you being unemployed.
Her ladies
So,
and
so
gentlemen,
is porn,
let
so
me-
is school,
Honestly speaking,
and so is going
work.
out.
No, to be
Exactly.
honest, everything. But no.
Everything is addictive. It's
But no, her, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce her. She thinks she has a brain in her skull. Not like this one. I don't know what the fuck happened here. What happened, bro?
Drugs
What
are
happened
okay,
to you?
and you're the one who chooses to be addicted. We are all addicted to something. Some are addicted
No, that-
to porn. Some are addicted.
Okay, why? This is
Alright.
your second time emphasizing on
Because I know people that suffered from porn addiction.
you.
Like everywhere, everywhere you go, everywhere you go, and like you,
I bet you can name them. Tell us the
Even,
names.
like-
Tell us their names.
there's my Khalifa. I know. No, it was a science research for school.
Hey.
No, I just wanted to
That you
so
have
your
to know their
science
name.
teacher
Yeah.
made you Google porn stars.
so that we know
The
styles
positions.
and how they affect the anatomy of the human body.
Mm.
So it's
So that
important.
you
Your
learn how
science teacher
to-
had other vendettas.
Yeah,
let me
so
tell
you'll be forced to watch those people so that you understand how the physical body works, and you know.
He doesn't
last.
have shy. So much crap coming out of his
Right.
mouth. He has no shy at all.
Everyone who's watching porn.
Babiri!
I got you. But yeah, so you can be addicted to anything.
No, that is true. That's so,
So
true.
drugs are they're not really that different. You know, you just have to control yourself. Take a certain amount. It's like drinking
No,
beer.
but I feel like in a world full of things that are harmful for us, if there is something we can control, for say substance abuse, why not control it?
Yeah.
Why not make the world better one step at a time? Why not go to your friend and be like, hey bro, I know it's difficult, but I want to help you out of your dark place. Why not be like, okay, this is taking a drastic turn on my life and I don't want to do this anymore. I've been saying stay in school and what, but the truth is staying in school is not going to make you not do drugs.
Yeah.
Most probably going to school is going to make
Yeah.
you start doing
It's
drugs.
It's like going to school and you're told someone is watching porn. I mean, I'm just on the porn part. I appreciate porn as an art, as an industry, but you know, you're not supposed to watch it.
So CJ Flex is saying that being a sex commercial worker is completely fine. We will not
'Cause it
discriminate
pays.
you.
It pays.
It is a safe space here and it pays the bills, so why the
pays.
fuck not?
Yeah,
Maybe
that actually
CJ.
pays a lot of money.
Anyways, yeah, Pambiri. Yeah.
Pambili in porn. Also, still no drugs. It's pambili. Okay, I'm a light skin. Okay, oh no, let me just keep quiet. Let me just take a chill.
Keep quiet. Yeah, Drugs. Bad. Just bad. Stay away from them. Also,
But you can do them for the right reasons sometimes. Like, let's
Exactly.
say you want to have... Okay. Let me just talk about what you're saying.
Yeah.
Drugs are not good. But, like, okay, maybe I'll be with my friends and I'm like, I want to pop some Molly right now. And have a good euphoric experience with my friends, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. You're not, like, abusing the drug. You're not, like, addicted to it. That's
or taking
fine.
drugs before you have sex.
I understand.
Like, it's important so that you get all the energy.
Okay, you are on something right now. I don't know what it is, my friends, but
I don't even know how to spell Molly. How do you spell Molly? It starts with what S?
How?
But
it starts with a what?
You know what?
I don't
Someone's
know.
gonna watch this and be like, "Let me take some LSD before I knife this
This
honey,"
is
and
the
then
best motivation.
someone's going to die.
Firstly, this is Zimbabwe.
no, people
and
are
I'm
supposed to die so
genuinely
that the
hoping.
population is regulated.
Bill Gates, motherfuckers. Bill Gates. Anyways, I'm genuinely hoping we don't have LSD and Molly on our streets, especially in Bulawayo. That could just take a horrible
I'm sure it's not
toll.
there.
I'm hoping. I don't know. I don't do drugs. I drink alcohol like a motherfucker.
I can tell she drinks. I mean,
I didn't say that.
Okay.
My parents are watching. I love you guys. Kisses and all.
I love you too, ma'am. I don't watch porn. That was a joke. You know, I'm always in my room. I'll be working, not watching porn. Trust me on that one.
Just sneak up on him. Once in the blue moon, you're in for a surprise.
Fortunately, my room is always locked, so yay. Safe.
Here's her mama. Get a spare key.
Uh.
While he's like this, while he's not at home and while he's working. He went to the toilet just now, by the way. Just so you know. While he's working, go and get a spare key. Just once. Just decide which time.
But I have a question for Skyler. Now that you've came to chill with us, what have you learned from this podcast?
From Vernal Media and
Yeah.
Sound, what was the experience?
Especially
you
on the
took back?
porn. Like
Especially on the podcast. What did you learn from our
podcast.
don't.
Podcast. I didn't say. Okay.
Did you call it a podcast? Oh no.
What have you learned from just chilling with us? The issues that we've discussed, and you know the things you can tell the people viewing this podcast right now. What have you learned? And
What's your take back?
yeah,
I've learned that people definitely all have different ideas and views on life.
On
Exactly.
porn especially.
Yeah.
Especially on porn,
Porn, yeah.
guys. See,
And
what
light
else
skins.
have I learned?
And light skins.
And light skins. Yeah. Currently we have ndabas.
Yeah, we have stories. Nyas. Yeah, Karen?
See, what else have I learned?
but so before do you feel comfortable with the light skin coming to your house to the world? Just proper question.
With a light-skinned man coming and
Yeah.
paying lobola.
Yeah.
You know, my dad's the type to ask for the money. Be like, pay up. And like if I were to marry into a black family, my dad is also the type to be like, because you are dark skinned. I want the lobola.
God. Oh my God. I am
Makes sense.
against this whole conversation, by the way. Guys,
Lobola.
it's time to get off of my show. You know what? Please catch us on the next episode. He won't be here anymore, even though we loved him. She won't be here anymore, but I know you guys love me and my hair. Oh, yes. Anyways,
Cheers.
yeah, please subscribe, watch again, fucking, send it to
You
your
said watching,
friend.
fuck. It's okay.
And don't forget to wash your hands.
Don't forget to
sanitize.
sanitize, wash your hands, social distance, wear your fucking mask, it won't kill you. Come to our studio in Northend. We will leave the address in the comment section. Yeah. And don't do drugs, guys. They're bad for you.
Take them, but not too much. Yeah.
What he said. Bye.